There was a time when I believed every meaningful change had to feel significant while it was happening. Asterisk, I imagined transformation as a single decision. Asterisk, a moment of absolute certainty. Asterisk, a clear dividing line between the person I had been and the person I was about to become. Asterisk, but life has a remarkable way of ignoring the stories we create about it. Asterisk, the older I become, the less I believe in dramatic turning points. Asterisk, not because they never happen. Asterisk, because they are rarely responsible for what changes us most. Asterisk, the deepest transformations begin quietly. Asterisk, they begin with a different question. Asterisk, a different way of listening. Asterisk, a different willingness to remain present when no immediate answer appears. Asterisk, I have started to think that awareness behaves much like light entering a dark room. Asterisk, the room itself does not change. Asterisk, the furniture remains where it has always been. Asterisk, the walls do not move. Asterisk, nothing new is placed inside. Asterisk, yet the moment light enters, the entire experience of the room becomes different. Asterisk, that difference is not created by reality. Asterisk, it is created by perception. Asterisk, perception is one of the strangest abilities we possess. Asterisk, two people can witness the same event. Asterisk, hear the same words. Asterisk, stand beneath the same sky. Asterisk, and leave carrying completely different truths. Asterisk, not because one of them is lying. Asterisk, because every mind filters reality through its own history. Asterisk, its own fears. Asterisk, its own hopes. Asterisk, its own expectations. Asterisk, perhaps this is why understanding another person is so difficult. Asterisk, we imagine we are communicating with their words. Asterisk, in reality, we are communicating with everything that shaped the person speaking those words long before they ever reached us. Asterisk, every sentence carries invisible history. Asterisk, every silence carries invisible meaning. Asterisk, every choice reflects countless experiences hidden beneath the surface. Asterisk, recognizing that has made me slower to judge. Asterisk, not because everyone is correct. Asterisk, because everyone is carrying something I cannot fully see. Asterisk, there is humility in accepting that. Asterisk, a reminder that certainty about another person's inner world is almost always incomplete. Asterisk, and perhaps the same is true about ourselves. Asterisk, we often believe we know who we are. Asterisk, yet every unfamiliar situation introduces another version of ourselves we have never met before. Asterisk, courage remains invisible until fear appears. Asterisk, patience remains invisible until waiting becomes necessary. Asterisk, compassion remains invisible until someone disappoints us. Asterisk, strength remains invisible until life becomes heavy. Asterisk, the qualities we admire most cannot be discovered through imagination alone. Asterisk, they require circumstance. Asterisk, they require experience. Asterisk, they require life itself. Asterisk, that realization changed how I think about identity. Asterisk, identity is not a finished description. Asterisk, it is an ongoing conversation between possibility and experience. Asterisk, each day adds another sentence. Asterisk, each decision changes the direction of the story. Asterisk, nothing remains completely fixed. Asterisk, even our strongest beliefs continue evolving when exposed to enough reality. Asterisk, at first that idea unsettled me. Asterisk, if everything can change, then what remains constant? Asterisk, the question stayed with me for a long time. Asterisk, eventually I realized I had been looking in the wrong place. Asterisk, perhaps permanence does not exist inside opinions. Asterisk, perhaps it exists inside values. Asterisk, opinions shift with information. Asterisk, values reveal themselves through action. Asterisk, one responds to knowledge. Asterisk, the other responds to character. Asterisk, knowledge can change overnight. Asterisk, character is shaped over years. Asterisk, slowly. Asterisk, quietly. Asterisk, almost invisibly. Asterisk, like water polishing stone. Asterisk, people often underestimate slow change because they confuse speed with importance. Asterisk, fast events capture attention. Asterisk, slow events shape identity. Asterisk, a single conversation may inspire you. Asterisk, years of consistent reflection determine whether that inspiration becomes part of your life. Asterisk, this is why habits matter more than moments. Asterisk, not because moments lack power. Asterisk, because habits decide what survives after emotion fades. Asterisk, excitement eventually disappears. Asterisk, motivation rises and falls. Asterisk, emotion moves like weather. Asterisk, but repeated choices slowly become the architecture of a life. Asterisk, brick by brick. Asterisk, decision by decision. Asterisk, until one day you realize the life surrounding you is largely built from actions that once felt too small to matter. Asterisk, there is something comforting about that realization. Asterisk, it means extraordinary lives are often created through ordinary decisions repeated with intention. Asterisk, not perfection. Asterisk, consistency. Asterisk, the world celebrates breakthroughs. Asterisk, life is usually transformed by persistence. Asterisk, that understanding has changed the way I measure progress. Asterisk, I no longer ask whether today changed everything. Asterisk, I ask whether today moved quietly in the right direction. Asterisk, because direction matters more than speed. Asterisk, a person walking slowly toward truth travels farther than someone running toward illusion. Asterisk, we rarely notice this because modern life rewards movement. Asterisk, constant activity. Asterisk, constant productivity. Asterisk, constant stimulation. Asterisk, stillness is often mistaken for failure. Asterisk, reflection mistaken for hesitation. Asterisk, silence mistaken for emptiness. Asterisk, yet some of the greatest changes begin inside silence. Asterisk, silence removes distraction. Asterisk, it reveals what constant noise keeps hidden. Asterisk, at first silence feels uncomfortable. Asterisk, not because silence is unpleasant. Asterisk, because it introduces us to thoughts we have postponed hearing. Asterisk, thoughts that patiently waited beneath endless distraction. Asterisk, questions that never disappeared. Asterisk only became quieter than the surrounding noise. Asterisk, when the noise finally fades, those questions return. Asterisk, not to punish us. Asterisk, to guide us. I think guidance is often misunderstood. Asterisk, people expect guidance to feel certain. Asterisk, clear. Asterisk, undeniable. Asterisk, yet many of the most important directions in life begin as quiet intuitions. Asterisk, gentle observations. Asterisk, subtle recognitions that grow stronger only because they continue returning. Asterisk, perhaps that is why patience is inseparable from wisdom. Asterisk, wisdom does not rush understanding. Asterisk, it allows understanding to mature. Asterisk, just as fruit cannot be forced to ripen before its season. Insight cannot be forced before experience has prepared the mind to receive it. Asterisk, this changes the way I think about timing. Asterisk, Frears asked whether something was arriving too late. Asterisk, now I wonder whether it arrived exactly when I became capable of recognizing its value. Asterisk, there is a difference. Asterisk, sometimes the opportunity existed long before awareness. Asterisk, sometimes awareness arrives long before courage. Asterisk, sometimes courage arrives long before action. Asterisk, life does not always unfold in the order we expect. Asterisk, yet somehow its timing often makes sense only when viewed from a distance. Asterisk, distance has become one of my greatest teachers. Asterisk, not distance from people. Asterisk, distance from immediate emotion. Asterisk, distance from first impressions. Asterisk, distance from the urgency that convinces us every decision must be made today. Asterisk, given enough time. Many problems transform. Asterisk, some disappear entirely. Asterisk, others reveal themselves as opportunities wearing unfamiliar faces. Asterisk, time rarely changes truth. Asterisk, it changes our relationship with truth. Asterisk, that distinction has brought me more peace than almost anything else I have learned. Asterisk, because it reminds me that confusion is not permanent. Asterisk, neither is certainty. Asterisk, both are temporary visitors. Asterisk, both continue moving. Asterisk, perhaps wisdom is simply learning not to build your identity around either one. Asterisk, instead, build it around curiosity. Asterisk round honesty dot asterisk round the willingness to keep learning long after certainty feels comfortable. Asterisk the moment we believe there is nothing left to understand. Growth quietly begins leaving the room. Asterisk curiosity keeps the door open. Asterisk it reminds us that every person contains a world we have not explored. Asterisk every experience contains a lesson we have not noticed. Asterisk every ordinary day carries possibilities invisible to the distracted mind. Asterisk maybe that is the invitation life has been offering from the beginning. Asterisk not to become someone entirely different. Asterisk but to become more deeply aware of what has always been waiting beneath the surface. Asterisk waiting beneath assumptions. Asterisk waiting beneath fear. Asterisk waiting beneath certainty dot asterisk patiently dot asterisk without demanding anything in return. Asterisk simply waiting for the moment when we stop trying to control every answer. Asterisk and finally become willing to listen.